Every 20 seconds, a diabetic patient loses a foot to amputation. But if these 10 simple rules were known, 85% of these tragedies could be prevented. Here are those life-saving rules. Hey there, I'm Dr. Michael Harrison from Health Memory. Today we're tackling the most critical aspect of diabetic foot care. If you or your loved ones have diabetes, this video could literally save your life. According to the American Diabetes Association, 15% of diabetics will develop foot ulcers during their lifetime. 20% of those will result in amputation. But it doesn't have to be this way. Drop a comment below telling me which state you're watching from, and don't forget to smash that like button. Because this information truly saves lives. The first and most crucial rule: examine your feet every single day, every square inch. This isn't just a quick glance, it's a systematic examination. How to do it right. Inspect your feet every morning in good lighting. Use a mirror to see the bottom of your feet. Check between your toes. Don't forget heels and sides of your feet. Look for any cuts, scratches, swelling, redness, or color changes. Real patient story. Thomas, a 72-year-old from Atlanta. He missed a small cut on the bottom of his foot. 2 weeks later, the infection had spread to the bone. Now he checks his feet every morning and hasn't had a single problem in 3 years. Scientific evidence. A study published in the Journal of Diabetes Care, diabetic patients who performed daily foot inspections developed 60% fewer wounds compared to those who didn't. What to watch for? Calluses and thickened areas. Problems around the nails. Deformities in toes. Temperature differences. Foot hygiene isn't just daily washing. It's careful maintenance using the right technique. Correct washing technique. Use lukewarm water, 90-98-100 Tridentsurif. Hot water creates burn risk. Use mild soap. Avoid chemical-heavy products. Don't soak for more than 5 minutes. Causes skin maceration. Pay special attention to cleaning between toes. Critical importance of drying. Moist environments are breeding grounds for fungi and bacteria. The spaces between toes are the highest risk areas for infection. Drying technique. Pat dry gently with a soft towel. Don't rub dry between each toe separately. Never use a hair dryer. Burn risk. Apply moisturizer only after completely dry patient. Example: Linda, 65, from Phoenix. She developed a fungal infection because she didn't properly dry between her toes. After learning the correct drying technique, she's been problem-free for 6 months. Warning: if you use foot powder, avoid applying it between toes. It can trap moisture. Wrong shoe and sock choices are among the leading causes of diabetic foot wounds. Ideal diabetic shoe features. Wide toe box. Toes shouldn't be cramped. Adjustable laces or Velcro, breathable. Natural materials flat. Non-slip sole, seamless interior design. Maximum 1-inch heel height sock rules. 100% cotton or moisture-wicking synthetic seamless or flat seam construction. Daily changes mandatory, non-binding. Non-marking elastic white or light-colored to spot bleeding. Shoe shopping tips. Shop in the afternoon when feet are swollen. Measure both feet. Check inside shoes with your hand. Break in new shoes gradually. Real situation. Robert, 69, from Denver. He developed pressure sores from tight shoes. After switching to special diabetic shoes, his wounds healed and no new ones appeared. Medical shoe prescription. If you have serious deformities, get a prescription for custom shoes from a podiatrist. Insurance may cover it. Improper nail trimming is one of the most common gateways to infection in diabetic patients. Correct nail trimming technique. Cut straight across, not oval or round. Don't cut nail edges too short. Don't dig into nail corners. Use sterile scissors or nail clippers. Smooth sharp edges with a nail file, preventing ingrown nails. Cutting nails too short leads to ingrown nails. Shoe pressure increases ingrown nail risk. Digging at nail edges creates infection risk when professional help is needed. If you have thick, yellowed nails, if you have trouble seeing your nails, if you have hand tremors, if you've had previous ingrown nail problems, patient experience. Margaret, 74, from Seattle. She got a small cut during a pedicure at a salon, which turned into a serious infection within a week. Now she trims her nails at home using the technique her doctor taught her. Fungal nail problems, common in diabetics, must be treated under medical supervision. Don't self-medicate. Nail care kit. Sterile scissors. Nail file, antiseptic solution. Good lighting, magnifying glass, if needed. Dry skin cracks. Cracked skin becomes susceptible to infection. Skin moisturizing is vital for diabetics. Moisturizer selection. Fragrance-free, alcohol-free products. Lanolin-free, allergy risk. Moisturizers containing urea or lactic acid are ideal. Never apply between toes. Creates fungal environment, proper moisturizing technique. Apply after washing and drying feet. Moisturize soles, heels, and tops of feet. Skip between toes. Massage in thoroughly. Wipe excess with clean towel. Special conditions. Heel cracks. Use thick creams or petroleum jelly calluses and thickened areas. Prefer urea-containing creams. Discolored areas. Don't apply cream without consulting doctor scientific data. American Podiatric Medical Association. Regular moisturizing reduces skin wounds in diabetics by 45%. Patient success story. William, 71, from Houston. He had deep cracks in his heels. After 3 months of regular moisturizing, his cracks completely healed. Things to avoid. Cream between toes. Perfumed products. Alcohol-based solutions. Very thick, pore-clogging creams. Excess weight puts extra pressure on feet and increases wound formation risk. Exercise improves circulation. Weight management. Every 5 pounds of excess weight increases foot pressure by 25%. BMI should be kept below 25. Gradual weight loss, 4 to 8 pounds per month. Get dietitian support. Safe exercise options. Swimming, 0 pressure on feet. Cycling, seated. Upper body exercises. Chair yoga. Low-impact aerobics exercises to avoid. Long-distance running. High-impact aerobics. Barefoot sports activities. Very long walks, initially. Pre-exercise checks. Check shoes and socks. Examine your feet. Bring water bottle. Carry emergency contact information. Patient. Example, David, 66, from Phoenix. After losing 15 pounds, pressure points on his feet decreased and wound risk significantly dropped. Doctor consultation. Talk to your doctor before starting an exercise program, especially if you have heart problems. Diabetes impairs circulation. Good circulation is critical for wound healing and infection prevention. Circulation improving activities. Ankle movements. Rotation, flexion. Calf muscle pumping exercises. Elevating feet. 3 times daily, 15 minutes each. Hot-cold water baths, under medical supervision. Things to avoid. Crossing legs, very tight socks or pants. Smoking, constricts blood vessels. Excessive heat, burn risk. Circulation check tests. Check foot color, no blue-purple signs. Feel pulse, on top of foot and beside ankle. Capillary refill test. Press toe, should turn pink immediately when released. Nutritional support. Omega-3 fatty acids, fish, walnuts. Antioxidants, berries. Magnesium, leafy greens. Plenty of water consumption. Patient experience. Linda, 68, from Miami. Daily foot exercises reduced her complaints of coldness and numbness in her feet. Medical intervention. Serious circulation problems may require vascular surgeon consultation. High blood sugar delays wound healing and increases infection risk. Target values. Fasting blood sugar, 80, 103, sieben, waden sieten thetermigtelend. Post-meal, 2 hours. Under 1 HbBD, berbibondreading 1 DL, HbA1c. Below 7%, 4 to 6. Blood sugar measurements, daily wound, healing and blood sugar. Above 200 millibond DL. Wound healing slows by 50%. Above 300 mg on DL. Infection risk increases 5-fold. Consistently high sugar. Nerve damage, neuropathy, develops nutritional recommendations. Choose complex carbohydrates. Increase fibrous foods. Increase meal frequency. Decrease portion size. Avoid sugary drinks, medication. Compliance. Take medications regularly. Don't skip doses. Regular checkups with doctor monitors side effects patient. Success. Robert, 70, from Dallas. After lowering his HbA1c from 9% to 6.8%, his old foot wound completely healed. Technology, support, continuous glucose, monitor use, smartphone applications, blood sugar diary keeping. Regular medical checkups are the most effective way to detect problems early. Podiatrist control, examination every 3 to 6 months. Risk assessment, custom shoe prescription. Nail and callus care. Deformity monitoring. When to see. Doctor immediately. Redness and swelling. Open wound or bleeding. Pus discharge, fever. Increased pain. Loss of sensation in foot ophthalmology. Control, annual eye. Examination. Retinopathy, screening early. Detection of vision problems. Vision important for wound. Care cardiology. Follow-up. Cardiovascular health circulation problems. Blood pressure control, cholesterol management patient. Example, Margaret, 73, from Boston. Early detected foot deformity during 6-month podiatrist checkups was treated with special shoes. Insurance coverage. Medicare and many insurances cover diabetic foot care. Know your rights. Knowing what to do in emergencies can prevent amputation. Supplies to keep at home. Sterile gauze pads, antiseptic solution, betadine, medical tape, thermometer, magnifying glass. Emergency phone numbers, emergency steps. Wash wound with clean water. Apply mild antiseptic. Cover with sterile gauze, elevate wound area. Contact doctor immediately. Check your blood sugar family member training. How to perform foot inspection. How to recognize emergencies. First aid application, communication with doctor, medication monitoring patient network. Dorothy, 76, from Seattle. Having her daughter check her feet weekly helped detect and treat a small wound in early stages. Technology, help. Telemedicine consultations. Mobile wound tracking apps. Emergency alert systems travel. Recommendations, extra supply pack, doctor reference information. Insurance card copies. Medication backups. These 10 critical rules can save your life. Let's remember the statistics again. Diabetic patients who follow these rules can reduce their foot wound risk by 85%. Daily checklist. Morning foot examination, proper foot washing and drying, appropriate shoes and socks, nail inspection, moisturizing, blood sugar measurement, foot exercises, weekly activities, detailed foot examination, nail trimming, if needed, shoe inspection, weight monitoring, monthly controls, doctor appointment, HbA1c test, shoe evaluation, family education, update 6-month controls, podiatrist examination, comprehensive risk assessment. Special equipment needs treatment plan update, important warnings. This information is for general education purposes. Don't interrupt your current treatment. Don't skip doctor checkups. Every patient is different. Individual plan needed. Get immediate medical help in emergencies. Motivational message. Diabetes is a chronic disease, but it's manageable. With these 10 rules, you can protect your feet and maintain your active lifestyle. Thousands of patients succeed with these methods. Success stories. Summary. Thomas. No wounds for 3 years. Linda. Fungal infection problem solved. Robert. Tight shoe problem overcome. Margaret. Pedicure accident never repeated. William. Heel cracks healed David. Risk reduced by losing weight. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button and share it with your family. Comment below which rule you're going to start implementing. Don't forget to subscribe to Health Memory. Stay healthy.